Motorcycle accidents are sadly very common, and they often involve serious injuries with therefore potentially sizable claims. 2 years ago, there were a total of just over 170,000 road traffic accident casualties. Nearly 20,000 of those were casualties of motorcycle accidents, and nearly 5,500 of those were serious injuries, with just over 300 motorcycle deaths. Of those injured in motorcycle accidents, 92% are male, 37% are less than 26 years old, 83% of the accidents occur in good weather, and 58% of accidents involve bikes of 50 to 125 cc's, which is a relatively low power machine. What this tells us, I think, is two things. First, that you are much more likely to be injured on a motorcycle than on pretty much any other form of road transport. Secondly, you're much more likely to be killed or injured if you're a young man. Thirdly, that contrary to what you might expect, the more powerful machines are not necessarily more dangerous, and that very often, though not always, weather conditions are irrelevant. It's worth saying that when people have suffered multiple injuries in a motorcycle accident, they often are in a position where the head injury is relatively masked by other injuries such as chest or pelvis, which require immediate attention because they're life-threatening. And when the patient returns home to be with the family, people start to notice loss of motivation, aggression, poor memory, fatigue, and inability to concentrate. All of those things are signs that a head injury has been sustained, and the effects may be disastrous in terms of work and home life, and that will require significant investigation by the legal team for the claimant. If the injuries are likely to be permanent, there may well be a substantial lifelong care claim, as well as a claim for total losses of earnings. So these are potentially multi-million pound cases, particularly since those sorts of head injuries are rarely associated with a loss of life expectancy.